From the end of the wharf, Santa Barbara looks nothing short of perfect and pristine. But as you get closer, it's obvious that we have our challenges. Santa Barbara is a magnet for the homeless and traveling youth, and while many of their behaviors are not criminal, it does impact how community members use our parks, our benches, and even our bus stops. And it takes a tremendous amount of police time and resources to manage them.
Well, before restorative policing, restorative court happened, I think we found what a lot of communities found, which is people who have a dual diagnosis, mental illness, substance abuse, who are homeless, finding themselves going through a revolving door of being on the streets, going to jail, coming out of jail, back on the streets, going to the emergency room, back on the emergency room, and you had this constant ricochet effect without solving the problem.
I had a place, but then I lost it due to meth. And so then I crashed down. I crashed hard. I was clean, and then I crashed down. I lost my apartment and everything.
So as soon as we see somebody falling out of housing, it's critical that we get them back on track again as soon as possible. We do the wraparound services, we get them in outpatient programs, and we navigate the system so that they don't get exited and end up back up on the street.
Me, I was born in Poplar, Montana, January 1st. I was born there, but I was raised in LA.
Joel is a Native American who grew up in Montana and spent most of his life homeless as an alcoholic. He has a traumatic brain injury and has had 747 citations issued to him by the Santa Barbara Police Department, along with numerous trips to the emergency room and to jail, costing the city hundreds of thousands of dollars and almost costing him his life.
Well, of course, it's very sad to see mentally ill people and people who are addicted to substances or drugs. If someone obtains stable housing and treatment and becomes a non-offender, it saves the court a lot of money.
I was homeless because I just wanted to go and have fun. I just wanted to go and travel.
We help these people overcome their problems. We help them overcome the obstacles that they have in place, their medical issues, their mental health issues, whatever demons they have, addictions and so forth. We help them overcome that, address that, so that we can get them to where they need to be. Ticketing, arresting, normal police procedures. We can't arrest our way out of this. It doesn't work with this population.
These offenses are committed mainly because people are homeless. They don't have any place to drink and they don't have any place to keep their belongings other than a shopping cart.
Restorative court takes place here in Department 7 on Wednesdays. 90 minutes prior to court, the team meets to discuss each client that will be appearing before Commissioner Pauline Maxwell. There are at least a dozen different social service agencies involved in case management. Each client has an opportunity to address the court about their progress and their needs. If the client remains citation-free for 6 months and has completed their case plan, they are eligible to graduate and have their cases dismissed. It's hard work, and their success ultimately depends on them.
You got to take them when they're ready and get them into a program right when they're ready to go, because a day or two or a week could go by and they could change their mind and then you have to start all over again.
After they agree to come into program, we secure a bed for them in a facility. And if we can get more than one bed for more than one client, we are very efficient in how we use our time, and we will transport up to 3 people at a time going to places like Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, wherever those programs are available that will suit the needs of our clients. So we'll stop along the way typically to get new clothes for them, we'll get food for them, we'll get lunch, a pack of cigarettes, which is very important to them. And we will get medical needs, medication for 30 days in the program, that's mandated. All those things are set up so that they can succeed in the program.
And I went to detox and I says, I can do this, and I did it. And I felt good about myself.
And that next day consists of finding the client, getting them medically cleared for detox, which can take 4 or 5 hours, finding a detox bed, getting them into detox, getting their medication before they go to detox, and once that's over, said and done, then we have to start looking for a permanent bed for them for a recovery program after that 2 weeks.
We often get requests for people who want to get back to where they came from. They got stranded here, and we will help them, if appropriate, with planes, trains, automobiles, whatever it takes to get them back to where they want to be. This is a paradigm shift in the way law enforcement, court work is conducted. This is not what we normally do, it's not what we've done in the past, but it's based on evidence-based practices that are successful and are also cost-saving and actually have results.
The things I've been impressed with and delighted with and at times overwhelmed with is the amount of care that the Santa Barbara police officers and the court and the social workers put into each client. And this absolute belief that even if things aren't suddenly better after some intervention, that they'll come back and they'll intervene again and again and again.
So I go back to other mayors and elected officials throughout the country and tell them the success stories we have. Again, the data is that important to show how things are improving.
I want to thank all of you for just believing in me. Because when people believe in you, you could go forward. Nobody puts you down.
I think it's because the word is out that we're making a real difference in the homeless population and in the courts.
You know, I really want to say thank you to all of you for going the extra mile for me. You know, you truly made a difference in my life. I really want you to know that.
I love my job. This is the best position within the police department. I see people's lives change.
If we could eliminate the issue of homelessness in Santa Barbara County, the entire community will be a healthier, safer place to be.